Welcome back, beautiful soul sisters. I'm back. It's Transformation Tuesday, and I'm Veronica Rosa, your emotional wellness and your life coach. And this is a series of cooking with purpose where we nourish our bodies, release emotional weight, and come home to ourselves in the kitchen, girlfriend, in the kitchen. Today's topic is one of the bridges, it's a bridge between the gap between healing and real life. So, how do we detox with all these emotions without giving up our favorite emotional comfort foods? So, join me, come on in. This is Cooking with Purpose. Every day we go through from Monday through Friday. I go through a new topic. Monday is Money Mondays. Tuesday is Physical Wellness Tuesdays. Wednesdays is love and relationships. Thursdays is spirituality and emotions. And Friday is turning your dreams into reality. How do we manifest those dreams into reality? Today is the fourth day 22 of a 90-day detox challenge. So that's 12 weeks. During the first phase of this challenge for um, the physical wellness part, is the first phase is we get to hear share stories, hear our stories. What is the issue, what did we go with, where did we come from, where we're at, and where do we want to go. And it's the opportunity to share where did we come from. The second phase of the 90-day challenge is rewriting your story. So all those bad memories, all those bad but old belief systems that no longer are in alignment to get you closer to your dreams. Technical difficulties, girlfriend. Technical difficulties. So we get the opportunity during the second phase to rewrite our stories, to retell, to break free from those old belief systems that are no longer holding us from living our desired outcomes. Because how we feel, if we feel less than, our actions is going to be that of less than, and so then we will manifest less than. And so we want to manifest abundance, freedom, joy, love, trust, power, so that gives us the energy, the pep and the step to want to work more towards harder towards a goal that's going to benefit us and not the pockets of government or other corporations. Where was I? So this is part of a day 22 of a 90-day detox cycle. During the 90 days, I am going over detoxing every part of our circle of life. Mondays is we're detoxing a scarcity mindset. Tuesday, we're detoxing physical things that we are consuming or people that are in our environment. Along with Wednesday is love and relationships, so detoxing people and relate other relationships. And then Thursday is detoxing bad emotions, thoughts, depression, anxiety with powerful affirmations, so that then Fridays we can create powerful action plans to turn our dreams, our desires, our goals into reality. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. And believe me, so, how to detox without giving up on your favorite foods is today's topic. Before we go into today's topic, I just wanted to, since this is the fourth week, so this would be the ending of the first phase. Then we'll get into the second phase where we start to rewrite our stories and dive deep into self discovery. You know, instead of pointing fingers and say this person and that person is now looking inward and saying, who am I? What are my actions? What are my reactions? Why do I do the things that I do? So doing self assessments, figuring out, taking your diabetes, and in case of the money Mondays, it would be, budgeting your finances. Tuesdays for taking accountability would be like taking your blood sugar, blood work, getting on the scale, taking your measurements. For love and relationships would be how satisfied are you in your love and relationships. For Thursday, you would see an energy assessment, a chakra assessment, and see, okay, what emotions are blocked, what emotions are preventing you from getting you closer to your goals, your dreams, and your desires. And so I just really quickly put this together right before I got in line online today. I hope that I'm gonna share it with you. Okay, so this is how I see it. Your emotional energy center. So those are your chakras. On the left side, or at least on my left side, I have the red letterings, and you have discouraged, feeling insignificant, feeling weak, insecure, anxious, feeling embarrassed, feeling jealous, feeling frustrated or angry or guilt, feeling stupid or ashamed or depressed, you feeling miserable, inadequate, irritable, hateful, critical, skeptical, and sleepy. So now we go from being critical and pointing fingers and feeling all these negative things to flipping it over to the right side where the green is, bringing joy, content, relaxed, thoughtfulness, responsive, serene, loving, trusting, thankful, nurturing, confident, intellect, important, worthwhile, hopeful, appreciated, valuable, respected, satisfied, proud, cheerful, exciting, daring, and sexy. How about fascinating, energetic, stimulating, playful, amused, creative, extravagant, aware, and delightful? Those are the energies of God, peace, love, joy. Jesus came into this to show us forgiveness, to not criticize, to heal. And so we heal when we go from the negative, the red, the discouraged, the insecurities, the this being skeptical, to being on the other side, to being pure, joy, thankful, delightful, exciting. That's when you have healed. But each color, the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the indigo, and the violet red or violet purple, all of those colors are sectors of emotions, categories of emotions that need to be revisited based on your past, your story, where you come from. And so we are healing in the next 90 days the stories that your discouragement stories of your finances and money, and how you were raised to think about and feel about money, going from a scarcity mindset. Also your physical wellness. Well, instead of saying, well, it comes in generations, it's it runs in my family. Type 2 diabetes run in my family. How about we break those cycles and reverse type 2 diabetes by changing our habits to healthier habits, eliminating sugar, processed foods. By setting those boundaries, you will build self love, self confidence, and so then you will attract love versus chase love. And the same goes to your emotions. You will go from being discouraged and feeling insecure, embarrassed, miserable, irritated, and sleepy and bored to feeling joy, confident, hopeful, energetic, by setting boundaries in what you are consuming, and not just what we're consuming physically with our, with our food, but what we are consuming, what we are consuming energetically, environmentally. Oh, trying to put the charger in the thing and it's not, I was putting in the wrong charger. That is what we're going through in the next 90 days. Physically eliminate detoxing foods from our system, our bodies, our endocrine system. So you see that it went from your chakras to the endocrine, and they're aligned. Your endocrine system is your hormone system. Your hormones have to do with emotions, or um, your hormones manipulate your emotions. So what we are consuming that's leading to fatigue, stress, anxiety. It's leading it, it's causing us to deactivate from living a life where we are in control and taking daily actions towards goals, dreams, desires. We're just kind of turned on and be like, oh, that's okay. I'll do it tomorrow. Well, it's never going to happen for me. Oh, I'm just tired. I'm just going to go to sleep. And so through this next 90 days, we're going to go from feeling discouraged, insignificant, angry, guilty, hateful, skeptical, to feeling joy, hopeful, appreciated, exciting, fascinating, creative, aware, delightful. And so, welcome into the kitchen. We are on week 4 of a 12-week program, 90 days, where we go through every area of our life cycle and evaluate where is it that we're at, how satisfied are we from 1 to 10, 1 being dissatisfied, 10 being satisfied, and then what would you like, how would you like to create a better environment in each area of your life, and slowly start working towards creating that. And so again, I'm Veronica, Rosa, your emotional wellness and your life coach. And this is Cooking with Purpose, where we nourish our bodies, release emotional weight, and come home to ourselves in the kitchen. So today's topic again is about the one that bridges the gap between healing and the actual real life, because it's easier said than done. This 90-day detox, as fun and fairy tales, butterflies and rainbows and stars as it sounds, it's not easy. Manifesting your dreams into reality means that we have to overcome all of those emotions of feeling inadequate, to getting to a place where we feel comfortable, confident, and have the drive and the vision to succeed, whatever that desire is, whether it's in finances, love, a physical improvement, or mentally, emotionally, self improvement. And so, how do we emotionally detox without giving up our favorite foods? Because the truth is that detoxing, it shouldn't be a punishment. It should be about being here, being now, being mindful, and being in the present. You don't have to give up all of your culture, your comfort, or your joy just to feel better. You just need to reconnect with your body's wisdom. Kind of like lying, because you kind of do have to step away from the culture, from the comfort, and from all those toxic things that bring us joy. And so you may do a separation, but to just completely detach from it, that's not that's not creating healthy balance. That's just eliminating it. And so we're just one-sided. We don't want to be one-sided. We want to be unified, but we want to have a healthy balance, like the yin and the yang. And so at first, you will break from sometimes cultural events, foods that bring you comfort, like ice cream when you're sad or on your PMS days. But slowly, throughout the 90 days, we are building small daily habits that is building the muscle that reconnects our body with our wisdom. When we get make time, set boundaries, and clear things out, then we have time to sit down and get clear to create those boundaries and those goals and those daily tasks to reconnect ourselves, our bodies, with our wisdom. So emotional eating is not a lack of willpower, it's a lack of safety. And so let's start here, where most emotional eating doesn't come from a place of greed. It comes from a place of need. And so when we eat certain foods, we will reach for certain foods when we are stressed or overwhelmed, lonely, exhausted, even excited, or you want to celebrate. And so your cravings are not the problem. They are communicating. They're saying, your body is saying, I need care, I need something. But often we just give in to the quick fixes, because the actual food and the drugs and the alcohol, they actually create a chemistry in our bodies of like a spurge of dopamine, that makes us happy and excited, or caffeine, candy, sugar, all of that sparks up our brains more than that white powdery substance. And so it's actual addicting. And then we have the gut bacteria that's also like, keep feeding me, keep feeding me. So there's a lot of things physically, but not just physically, that's going on emotionally too. And so it's happening. Okay, what is the emotion? Why am I blocked? What are my habits? What habits come from my ancestors? And so detoxing emotionally means making room to hear what your body is really asking for and responding with love, not with shame. And so the problem is that the problem with restriction only detox culture, most detoxes are about what you are cutting out, like the sugar, the carbs, the dairy, no joy, no fun. Don't do this, do the rules, and so and very much by this time, the first 2 weeks are kind of like easier. The third week, now you're starting to feel like, well, I'm doing pretty good. And then usually, well, holidays and anniversaries and all that make it even more difficult. So that's why it's important that we take our measurements and we get clear on why is it I'm doing this 90-day detox. Why am I doing this 90-day detox? Is it for my finances? Am I doing it for my physical health? Am I doing it for my mental health? Am I doing it for a personal goal? And so getting clear on what it is that you are cutting out, and instead of seeing it as, no, this, you can't do that, you can't do that, we rewrite the story. Yeah, we can't do this, we can't do that, but what we're going to do is we're going to overcrowd, we're going to overfill. But instead of doing that, I'm going to replace it, focus more on what we're adding in. Like, oh, I can't have soda, I can't have juice. Oh, bummer. Instead of bumming out and focusing on that, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna drink more water. I'm gonna challenge myself to drink 5 bottles of water, because this is H2O, one hydrogen, two oxygen, oxygen. So I'm putting actually oxygen into my body, just like these flowers. I wouldn't give it some orange juice or some soda or a Celsius. No. So how would I expect to live if my flowers won't live on that? So we need to focus more on what we're adding in and the benefits of that, the benefits of sleeping, the benefits of seeing more colors on your plates and mixing things up and trying something new. The benefits of actually the herbs, the spices, garlic. That's where I get excited. It's like, what? This has health benefits. Stevia has health benefits. It helps you. So becoming more aware of the product and the benefits or the cons of it, moving more, getting out. This definitely has been the week that I've really been getting back into the gym. Well, it's only Tuesday, but last week, so it's been a week for me. Um, and then becoming more emotionally aware. When you feel that, what is it? Ask yourself, stop and think, journal. Real wellness is not about depriving yourself, it's about nourishment. And yes, you can eat your favorite foods. Then, uh, when prepared with intention, balance, and joy, you can eat your favorite foods but in a healthier way, and it can be more expensive if you're just buying aimlessly. But if you go with a meal plan, a vision weekly meal plan through the grocery list, and you stick just to that list, you're going to eat higher quality of foods, better quality, more quantity, and have pep in your step, shed weight, and have your skin glowing. So, how do we start emotionally detoxing with what you have? Here are 3 ways to emotionally detox without going extreme. So, the first one is slow down when you eat. So, don't just eat your food, experience it. It's going to help you become mindful, practice being mindful, meditation. Just purchase looking at the ingredients, looking at the nutrition labels, preparing it, cooking it as a meal, savoring the smell, feeling the textures, noticing the flavors. Ask yourself how it makes you feel better, or how does it make you feel before and after knowing the value. Not just the money value, the actual value that food is putting into your body once you start learning more about the benefits of adding these foods. Go to farmers markets and get that farm to table experience. It's like so beautiful. Ask yourself, okay, so number two, ask yourself what you are really hungry for. Sometimes it's really not sugar we're craving. It's connection, comfort, safety. I know a lot of times I'm on this 90-day detox and I will deviate from the 90-day detox because it's a weekend and my husband wants to take me to have an ice cream cone and share a cone, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this shit. But I will deviate that because I want to have that connection. I want to have that comfort and that connection and the growth with love. And so becoming mindful of what are you really hungry for, and use food as an invitation to go deeper and not use it just as a distraction. Question: what does it say? What does it say about me and my habits and my abilities to set boundaries and set no? So, number three, upgrade without erasing. You love pizza? Try oregano or Italian seasoning on meatballs, or was just the sauce and mozzarella cheese. Get rid of the carbs. And I'm telling you, just with the spices, the herbs, even if you just put a little bit of herbs on your tongue, it's so flavorful. You will be satisfied, I promise. Even essential oils, like I have oregano, this one's rosemary, I have thyme, and even doing a diffuser will will hit that spot, that comfort. And that's where it comes in, that the food has not just physically an emotional connection in our bodies. And so emotionally, what is it, what is your emotions asking when you're seeking out a specific craving? Craving sweets, try new fruits. Have a sweet baked potato, add butter and cinnamon. I'm 42 years old and I just tried that, made that for the first time this month, and I loved it. I don't know what rock I've been hiding under. But you want some chips? Try a baked version with guacamole, or go a healthier version. And hi Letty, go a healthier version and try it with carrot sticks or with homemade ranch dressing with a little bit of yogurt. I know I'm getting too fancy there. So I just started making, homemade yogurts, homemade dressing with yogurts. So they've been really, really, really good. So, or yogurt with fruit and oats. So keep the flavor, but ditch the sludge, ditch the inflammation, ditch the depression, and keep the taste. It's all in the spices, guys. I swear. So do some reflection tonight in your journal. Ask yourself 3 questions for tonight's journal reflection. Number one, what emotions tend to drive your cravings? Is it love? Is it stress? Is it worry? Is it anxiety? What emotions tend to drive your cravings? And then number two, what does my body need from me right now? Is it rest, hydration, pleasure? So ask yourself, there's no right answer or wrong answer. What does my body need from me right now? And then number three, how can I make one of my favorite foods more healing this week? How can I make at least one of my favorite foods more healing this week? And drop a purple heart in the comments if you are ready to detox with love instead of restriction, girlfriend. And so let's anchor into this new mindset. Look in the mirror. If you can look at yourself in the eyes in the mirror, that's the best, because you're training yourself to believe this. We're breaking free from old beliefs, old patterns that no longer serves us, to get us to where we desire. And so look in the mirror, put your hand on your heart if you can, and say, I honor my cravings as communication, not condemnation. I detox with love, not fear. I nourish my body with food, joy, and compassion. I am allowed to enjoy my favorite foods as I heal. My wellness is rooted in balance, not extreme. Now let's bring in the energy back into the kitchen and prepare something both comforting and cleansing and healthy, because the way you cook matters just as much as your emotions. Your emotions also matter. And, and the way you cook, the way you eat affects your emotions. So, welcome to Cooking with Purpose. Welcome to Cooking with Purpose. Fill your body and feed your soul. Let's get cooking with purpose to lower A1C, shed unwanted weight, maximize mental sharpness and clarity, boost self expression, boost immune system, build confidence, maintain emotional balance, relieve pain, relieve headaches, cleanse your digestion, and much more. Welcome to Cooking with Purpose, where we feel our bodies and feed our souls. If you are feeling tired, overwhelmed, stressed, or struggling with weight loss, anxiety, or energy crashes, it's time to take back control, starting in the kitchen. Today, we are cooking an easy and delicious, nutrient packed dinner to help boost your metabolism, balance hormones, and fuel your body for success. Whether you are a busy mom, battling cravings, or just looking to feel amazing again, this is for you. Drop a firebomb in the comments if you are ready to cook with me. Let's get cooking, good looking. So, what's for dinner? Let's get cooking, good looking. So, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? We made a turkey over the weekend. So, we still have lots of turkey, lots of turkey. So, I'm going to put some in a frying pan with some onions, some peppers, and make turkey tacos. I also have leftover Puerto Rican quinoa rice. Ooh. Yep, my husband made his. You know what? I make quinoa mixed with rice, and my husband made the rice this weekend, and he did it his Puerto Rican Boricua style. He did 1 cup of quinoa, 1 cup of rice, and with the bell peppers, the onions, garlic. So he made his own little sofrito, and it tastes so delicious, delicious. So since it's during the week, I don't feel like eating a lot of rice or potatoes. I'm just going to eat the meat and a salad. Yeah, that sounds good. And I'm also gonna put the black beans to cook. They won't be ready for today because I'm going to put them in the slow cooker for about 4 hours. And I was gonna make the mashed potatoes, but that's just too much for today. I just wanna be done with it. So let's get cooking. Good looking. The rice is ready. We just gotta warm it up. And the turkey, that's a lot of turkey. But we are going to separate a little bit. I'm gonna cut up some veggies. I'm gonna put these to go right away. I'm gonna put my crock pot on so I can put my black beans to cook real quick. Turn this thing on to high and let it sit. Beans out of the bag, fresh from its original form. It says wash off your beans. Ooh, black beans are so pretty. To speed up the process, I'm gonna put water in the water heater, water boiler thing. Okay, that part was the hardest part. That's done. We are going over here. Watch this for me, please, as I get my chicken turkey ready. I'm gonna put some oil. And once that's heated, we will put these bell peppers and onions to saute. Throw in the chicken. The turkey. And pretty much just let it heat up because the turkey's made done. Close that up. All right. And so I boiled my water and I'm gonna pour it in my black beans. And very simple black beans and water. I'm not gonna even put salt in it. I'm just gonna let it boil just like that. It's on high, cover it up. I'm gonna throw a bone in the pot for Coco and Darling tear up. All right, so that's that, guys. All right, let me just quickly pick this up and then I'll do 3 angel readings. cards for my viewers, a special message for you. Still got turkey left over. Got the tortillas, the lettuce, and tostones. Okay, so as the food simmers, I'm going to do an angel reading for you. Special message for my viewer. Calling on God, guardian angel, ascended masters, for a message for my viewer. As the food simmers to fuel the body. Let's feed the soul, sister. Okay. Message for you. Raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and your willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work, girlfriend. Keep up the good work. Okay. Another message for my viewers. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorways to receive it. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Message for my viewer. Clearing debt. Your self care involves removing heavy burdens of financial and emotional debt from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Beautiful, girlfriend. So look at the beautiful flower. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also look at this pH uh test strips. I just got them, so this is a great way to hold yourself accountable, learn where your body's alkaline level is at. So we do not want to be too alkaline nor too acidic. And when I talk about alkaline, I'm talking about our endocrine system. So our endocrine system, that's our endocrine system, which is our hypothalamus, our pituitary gland, our pineal gland, our adrenal glands, our thyroid, pancreas, our ovaries. And so those are your hormones. Our hormones are associated with our emotions. So what we eat affects our endocrine system. And the way to measure our endocrine system is through a pH test strip. And so you go to the bath. Actually, you can. I think these are urine or what do you call it? Saliva. Take one strip from the box, dip into solution, making sure for per kennels or yeah, recommended for urine, saliva, drinking water, labs. Okay, so we have these pH. Just do a couple tests. Okay, I have to turn off the turkey. That's right. This be quick. I'm gonna put water. It says remove one strip from the bottle, put the cap back on immediately, protect from humidity, test the first and second urine of the day. While holding the strip from the opposite end of the test, immerse in test strip, a pleasant urine, and strip more promptly. Tap off excess water, hold PS strip to the strip on the side of the bottle or the pads and read the chart. Match it to the color. For saliva in the morning, wait 1 to 2 hours after eating or drinking water. So I'm just gonna put it in this water. It's supposed to be highly alkaline. I don't understand this one. So this is a 6. Okay, so right here we have from 0 to 14, and we want to be in the middle. I have to go over the numbers, but we want to be about, I think, a 6 or 7. We don't want to be too high and too low. This is a 6. That was fun, right? We'll see once you use it with the urine and the saliva one. I don't want to put it on my tongue necessarily if that's not how you do it. I have to read the instructions and look how small they are. So, but because this one's a little bit different, I've never done the saliva one. I always just do the pee one, and the one that I've always had, I think it's had like two colors, not all the four. So let me look at the instructions and go over it, and I'll let you know, girlfriend. But yes, this will measure. It's telling you what your pH level is. That's your endocrine system. And so as you eat more greens, more healthy foods, you'll see it go from acidic. Most of the American diet is very acidic. So go from red to gold, it goes high up into the green where we thrive, girlfriend. Alrighty, so for the tacos, I am going to. Oh, I know, we can try the sink water. So the water bottle that I bought, it's more expensive. It's like a spring water, and the spring water is supposed to have a healthy pH level. Let's try the faucet water. Oh, it's also coming in as a green at 6. This is good. Anyways, I'll play with that more later. It's already getting late and I gotta make dinner. So let's cut up the lettuce. So for my husband, I'm gonna fry him some tortillas and make him turkey tacos with some sides of the quinoa rice boricua style. And for myself, I'm just going to eat me a like a turkey salad, turkey taco salad, I guess. 'Cause I don't know, I don't have a big appetite, and I haven't had salad in a long time. And this is actually a different salad. This is just romaine salad, and I don't know. I'm kind of craving that. I have the other arugula, baby spinach, and all that, but I haven't had romaine lettuce in a while, so. There you go. I just made it up right now as we were talking. It's a turkey bowl or turkey salad. Basically, turkey that's been sauteed in bell peppers, onions, and garlic. And now I'm just mixing it in with my romaine lettuce and making it a salad. Because I just want to take it easy today. I'm not really hungry. So. Simple, easy peasy, but I bet you it's gonna have lots of flavor because that's where the magic is at. It's in the seasons and in the flavor. Yep. As always, juicy. Mm. The flavors though. My husband makes the best turkey. And then just sauteing it in that olive oil with garlic and onions and bell peppers. Just give it an extra boost. But very simple, very plain. For him, I'll fry up some tortillas, give him some quinoa rice, and some salad. That hit my spot, girlfriend. So I am out. I'll be back tomorrow. Join me tomorrow for Love and Relationship Wednesdays. And our topic will be on how to reclaim the real you after a toxic relationship. So join me tomorrow in the kitchen, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Adios. Are you ready to take the first steps to shedding weight, boosting your energy, and transforming your habits? It all starts here. Visit vitalityvalueswellness.com and look for the free habit tracker section. Enter your first name, your last name, along with your email address, and your tracker will be delivered straight to your inbox. You've got this. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Download now and let's start your journey today. Vitalityvalueswellness.com.